Yo, what's good, Kings? My name is Zara, and pretty much in today's video, I'm going to attempt my first ever review, which I've never done before, so fingers crossed this goes okay. Anyway, today's review is of set 42674, which is Lego Friends comic book and game store. So I already have the set built. I just broke it trying to pick it up. So I actually already have the set built just here. So apologies that you won't actually get to see me building the set in this video. Hopefully in the future I can, but when I build stuff, I build it on my desk, and there is not a lot of space on my desk because I still have my monitors and stuff up there. So I literally build. That's all I have space for. It's kind of a mess too, so I don't know if anyone will ever see that. But anyway, here is the set here. I will be showing different angles of it soon, but I just wanted to talk about the set real quick and show off the set basically. If you do not follow me on Instagram already, then you won't know maybe. But if you do follow me on Instagram, then I have already posted some photos I took inside of the game store version of this. I guess just the comic book game store version. I guess this is just a separate build technically. So yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, be sure to. My Instagram is just _, so go follow me there. But here is the set anyway. I think it is a beautiful build. It is part of the Lego Friends line, so it's not really, I don't want to say it's not popular because it probably is, but it's not your typical review set. But I loved building it and I thought it was really good fun. I did mostly buy it for the 2 squish plushies that come in it. However, I still love the build and I think the build is beautiful, and eventually one day when I have a city or something along those lines, I cannot wait to put this into the city. So yeah, it also comes with 4 different minifigs. But anyway, let's quickly change up the camera and take you to a different point of view so that you can see the set and I can go into detail of some of the details in the set and show you it a bit closer. Okay, so here are the 4 different friends that we actually do get in this set. So we have Leanne, Alia, Zach, and Nova. They all just have one face in this set. So you have the superhero for Leanne, the elfie kind of one for Alia, then we just have a plain Zach face under there as well as a plain Nova face. Zach is the only one that comes with an alternate hairpiece, so he actually comes with his standard hair as well, which I will show you just now. Okay, so this is what Zach actually looks like in his standard hair, with his standard hairpiece and without the robot helmet on. However, this is actually a minifig piece, so I feel like it doesn't fit too well on Zach. That's just my personal opinion, so I could be wrong, but in my personal opinion, I don't think it fits that well. I think it looks great, however, mine just does not stay on too nicely, but I do think that they all look really cute. And if you actually have the costume party set, then you do have every single Friends character in a new costume look, which is kind of cute and could be nice for Halloween, I guess. Yeah. Here I am just showing you a close-up of all the characters. So here's Leanne. She comes with a little purple cape. Here's Zach's robot mask that he comes with. No details on the back, however the front is got printed details. Here is Zach with just his standard outfit and hairpiece. He actually has a little robot heart, which is kind of cute. Here's Nova in her space outfit, which I think is really cute because it's actually the classic space logo. And she also has shiny boots. She also has a different hairpiece, which is kind of cool. And then finally, here's Aaliyah, which she actually has elf ears, which again is really cool. And she's like an elf warrior person. I have no idea. She looks cute though. So yeah, that is all the different Friends characters. Yeah, let's get to the main build. Okay, so I've set up the most insane setup ever. I just put down some green paper and blue paper for the background, so hopefully you get a bit of a feel for what this is basically. Oh my god, the tree has gone. I've just noticed the tree has gone. Maybe restart that. So I put down some green paper and blue paper for the background, so sorry if it's a bit off-putting. I just wanted to kind of set the scene basically. However, here is the set here. It is a beautiful set. So first of all, you have the Slush ice shop here, which is separate from the games and comic store that you can see at the front here. I think the only pieces that were printed were actually these little tiles in the vending machine here, but I will get into that in just a moment. We are just going to start off with the Slush ice shop just over here. Okay, so trying to zoom in a little bit more for you. Here you can see it has an orange, purple and pink color scheme. It has this rooftop just up here with an umbrella, and then it also has this little slushy mascot thing here. I don't know how else to describe it. And then it's also got these 2 stickers here that say Slush Ice. At the front, it's actually got this vending machine, which you can take at... Okay, that was not very smart of me. There are tiles everywhere now. I forgot that was a thing. I will be right back. Okay, so I'll be completely honest, I could not find all them tiles. However, there was originally tiles that filled this whole thing, and then once you turned it, it would dispense out eventually. One of these little tile pieces, so you have two different options. So you can either get the little robot one here, or you can get the little hamster one here, which is supposed to allude to basically a gachapon, which is vending machines in Japan, I believe. And as I demonstrated before, they just slot right into the top just here, quite nicely. So yeah, and then around the side here to the slush ice, you have just got this little order window where you can collect your slushies, which again has got this sticker piece here showing off the different slushies that people can get. Okay, and then moving on to the inside of the slush ice part of the build, we can see on the inside here that we do have this little pay stand just here, as well as a yellow slushie, as well as all of these different slushie flavors on the wall. So all these different places to buy the slushies. They got pink, green, blue, and yellow. And then up top here we have just got these two little chairs, as well as this little table just here with a pink and green slush on. If we actually go in any closer, then we can see here that it's just got these little sticker pieces for cushions on top. Okay, and then moving on to the comics and games section of this build. First of all, you've got this little video game character at the front, which is actually detachable, so you can detach him, and he's just this cute little mascot dude. Put his feet forward, he's cute. There you go, friends do these a lot. Here it just says hello with a sweet bowl. All of these are sticker pieces. I don't actually think any of them are printed pieces, so that is just one thing to note. So you've got an open sign here on both doors, which are both sticker pieces again. And then up top we have also got this little blue dome, which if you actually open it up, there is actually a hidden treasure map on the inside, which you can see here, which is actually a printed tile. So I guess there is one printed tile in this whole set. Moving on though, at the bottom here you can just see it says comics and games, an open sign here with a speech bubble tying back to the hello that you see on top. At the side here we can see on the top floor there is a window sticker with just some 20-sided die, basically alluding to D&D and the different dice that they use in that game, as well as this little tree out front and these two little plant pots. Then the top floor in the window here we have got these 3 sticker pieces, which I tried to stick as well as I could. They're not the best, but I think I did okay, with just the unicorn and the alien plush that actually comes in the set, which we can see down here, as well as these little comics that you can actually get within the set itself. Then down at the bottom here we have just got this little display with a helmet, a unicorn, skeleton head in a jar thing. I don't really know. This pirate helmet, this alien plush, as well as this knight's helmet. Okay, and then taking a closer look at the back here, you can actually see that there is this little comics display here, which is a sticker again, as well as some little printed stuff on the inside of a unicorn thing at this little cashier desk, as well as 4 different comics just here that are all removable as well in this crate. Then at the back here, tying into the display that we just saw, we can see some figures, which I actually put the spare one there as well. So it comes with 2, but there's also 1 spare, so I put the extra one there, as well as a little space box, some controllers, as well as a controller there. Also, it comes with this little build to make up a cardboard box. Then moving on, we can actually see here that there is this little shield with I want to say a Pegasus. I don't really know what different horses are what, but it has wings, so yeah. As well as this lightning rod here, this sword, as well as this gun. And then quite nicely there is just this little arrow pointing for you to go upstairs, which could also take you over to the seated area that I just showed you for the slush place, or it can take you up to the games section of the store. Okay, and then once you make it up to the top, you can actually see here that there are a lot of different details. So it comes with these 2 different little seats, which have the phone pieces, which honestly I think that these make a beautiful chair design. I personally really like them, as well as 2 different games where they are, I want to say that they're playing some Mario Kart of some sort. It kind of looks like that, with 2 different PC builds, one in blue, one in pink. There's also 2 headphones at the side of both places. Then just over here, we can actually see that there is a arcade machine, which you can actually take out. So we can take a closer look. It says game on. It's got an alien and a robot. Then it's got alien and robot on the inside again. And then it's just the exact same sticker on the other side, which again, they were stickers. There was a lot of stickers in this set. So at the top here, we can actually see that there is a game, and I want to say that that looks like Nova. I could be wrong, but Nova is the gamer of the whole Friends line, playing with Churro like a feeding game or something. I don't really know. And then also at this curved bit here, there is some more stickers. Let me move this out the way so you can see a bit better. Here you go. So there's some more board games over here with some different sticker elements that I had to stick down. So yeah, that is everything to show you in this set. Hopefully you all did enjoy. If you did, please remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Remember, you're all so beautiful, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!